Today I'm starting with Real Madrid, except every time I score a goal, I have to release the player that scored it. I honestly don't know what's gonna happen first. I run out of players or I just get fired. Here we go. All right, welcome to the club. Thank you. Wow, you guys have a lot of trophies. That's okay. It's gonna be a little sad to let these guys go. I'm not gonna... How can I keep Mbappe as long as possible? Okay, now we're on the tactics screen, and I'm thinking we're gonna need two tactics. I want one tactic that's gonna be me trying to score a goal at the beginning of the match. And then the second tactic is gonna be me trying to not score a goal and just hang on to a win. We're gonna try and get as far into this season as we possibly can. That's the goal. The farther we get, the more street cred I get. And if I get through the whole season without being fired, I might be the greatest of all time. It's true. Can you believe a guy with these attributes got Ballon d'Or votes? Like, either he's better than this or he shouldn't have gotten the votes. It's one of the two. Okay, our set piece defense, we're not going to have any attacking anything going on. Our set piece attacking, we're going to have the incredibly cracked tactics set up first, but I'm also going to set up another one that we can switch to during matches where we basically just don't try to score. Where everybody just stays back. Really, I can't do that. So this looks about as stupid as it could possibly be. We'll just take it short, and then we have Mark Keeper go forward. We've got people staying back. We've got everybody lurking outside the area. That looks dumb. So we'll save this routine as match killer. And now that we have our tactics set, how many matches do you think we're gonna make it before I get fired or run out of players? Because the first match is now. Real Valladolid. Well, we got an injury before the first match. Luka Modric has torn a groin muscle and is out for a month. On the bright side, that'll probably save him for a month. On the downside, Luka Modric walking back into the dressing room might be like that Will Smith meme looking around the empty house. First match against the Real Valladolid. We are trying to win because we want to keep our job, but we're trying to win 1-0. That is our stated goal. A 1-0 win, lads. And so my tenure as Real Madrid manager begins. We got Vinny Jr. as a winger with cuts inside on the ball. One of my favorite things in the game this year. Oh, okay. Here we go. Let's go, baby. Show me the goal. It would be kind of funny if my, amazing winning tactic just ended up not working. What if I got fired not because of all the players that we got rid of, but just because I was bad? Camavinga. Oh, it's Vinny! Oh, no. I just lost Vinny. That's... Oh, we have instantly lost Vinicius. We might have to sub somebody off. I'm going to try and save Bellingham. We're going to sub him off for a defender. Alaba. Okay. Totally normal things being done here. This is the only way. I wonder if they're going to start getting mad that I'm subbing them out like 13 minutes into the game. We've subbed out Jude Bellingham for David Alaba, and we have switched into a ridiculous defensive formation. We already have to release Vinicius Jr. at the end of this match. He will no longer be with the club. It's working though, dude. 0 highlights since we switched to this tactic. 1-0 at Real Valladolid. That's how you keep your job. No. I haven't really schemed this far ahead. I'm not quite sure what I do now. Do I take the draw? Or no. I'll be in trouble very quickly if I take the draw. I got to go try and score another goal. Double box-to-box midfielders. Okay, we're switching back into our aggressive tactic, and we are trying to get another goal. I feel like this loss would be damaging for my job security. Are we going to score instantly again? Alaba. It's Vinny, who already has to... Honestly, I want Vinny to score. No! Oh, I don't have a replacement for him at all. Okay, back to what we were doing. I'm going to change our mentality. I feel like defensive mentality might be a little too not aggressive. Can we get an own goal judgment on this? It took a deflection. Oh, it's an obvious own goal, ref. It's an own goal. I'm Real Madrid. I can get whatever I want from the refs, right? An own goal, we don't have to lose a player. I think we're actually going to do it. I think this actually worked really well, but I have to release Vinicius and Ferland Mendy after the first match. This is going to get way, way, way harder to win after the opening match. It's just going to get more and more uncomfortable. So now it's time to do the honors. I've decided to attempt to release them normally, like release on a free. We have to pay 96 million in compensation. Okay, I can't do that because then before anything else happens, we'll bankrupt the club. So we are going to use the editor to simply just terminate the contract of the goal scorers. That will also avoid any weird dynamics, things like if the team starts to get mad at me for releasing these players. Goodbye, Vinicius, and goodbye, Ferland Mendy. I don't have a lot of other good left backs, dude. But we've started the season off with a win. That's all that matters. We're winning the league title this year. I don't care. 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, 1-0. Oh, this is UEFA Super Cup. Oh, that's fun. Oh, it's worth mentioning, transfers aren't allowed because then I could just try and loan in a bunch of players to replace all the players that I have, and then you'd have to be canceling the it would be a mess. Match 2, UEFA Super Cup against Atalanta. Now, who should start at left wing is a little bit more of an interesting question. I'm gonna move Rodrigo over and then start Arda Güler at the right wing. We're the favorites, lads. Go out there and make some plays. It'd be really funny if I ended up keeping Mbappe for a long time just because he's in bad form and he plays terribly. There he goes. It'd be really funny if I ended up keeping Mbappe for a long time just because he's in bad form and he plays terribly. And that is Kylian Mbappe gone. I'm gonna protect Camavinga this time. I'll protect Camavinga this time. Jesus Vallejo is coming in to play center back. We are removing Camavinga. We knew we were gonna lose Mbappe early. That's fine. That's like the point. Okay, the match-killing tactic is in place. No. Thank you. Why? I don't want any highlights. No. Please, no. Not Jude. No. Yes. Good save. Good save. Good save, man. I was sitting here trying to figure out if we go to a penalty shootout, do I have to release all of the people that score a penalty in the shootout? I could end up screwing my whole team. That's right, though. I want a trophy having to release players every time they scored. Just don't look at the name. Just don't look at the name. I want a trophy. Trophy celebration. You know why they call it the Super Cup? Because it's super duper. That's why. Well done, boys. Well done. Now for the sad part. Good night, sweet prince. Onward and upward. Mallorca at home. We are missing Vinny, Mbappe, and Ferland Mendy going into match day 3. I've managed to protect my midfield. Luka Modric is, of course, out for a month with an injury. So we'll at least have him at some point. Well, Arda Güler's gone. That was first minute. Okay. We scored in the first minute. All right, we're gonna protect Valverde now. I'll bring in Vallejo, and we're gonna bring this formation back. And Arda Güler is now gonna have to be released, unfortunately. No. Not Jude. Why is this tactic good? I'm trying not to score. What do you mean I just scored? All right, new plan. We play at far post. We have this person attack the near post, so there is no way there is anybody there. Okay? No way. So we are out Arda Güler and Jude Bellingham from match 3 because I just accidentally scored a second goal. I'm upset. Well done. Good win. Whatever. We lost one too many players and we lost one of the best ones. Arda Güler, thank you so much for your service. Goodbye. And tragically, Jude Bellingham, why did you just have to be so good, man? What the hell? I just got another injury. Brahim Diaz has gashed his upper leg. And David Alaba has gotten food poisoning. We might start to run into a bit of a problem here. Our next match is at Sociedad, so things are going to get a little more complex now. We've called up basically the entire reserve team now, just so I can start to get a feel for these guys. Now, there is a striker named Abraham down there. How biblical. We're going to bring him up and put him at striker today, so Endrick moves to the right wing. But our team has already gotten significantly worse, and the attrition's obviously going to be highest on the front line of this team. We got a good number of youth players already spotted up in the bench as well. But if we, Abraham's the guy that scores the goal, that would be nice. Come on, Abraham. Oh no, it's Rodrigo. I'm only losing the good players. How dare they make that the way this works? Same deal though. We're taking Valverde off, we're putting Vallejo in, and we're switching up tactics. Abraham really let me down there. There's only so many like Real Madrid first team quality players I have at my disposal. Everybody is rated by my staff at 1.5 stars or worst, even from Real Madrid Castilla. So each one of the top level guys that we lose is going to be a huge hit to our ability to actually win matches. We just want this to be a missed chance. I'm okay with a draw in this match. I don't think a draw at Sociedad is the worst thing in the world, so we're not going to chase the win. You were unlucky today. That's what happened. A lack of luck. But once again, the culling. Rodrigo, you've been voted off the island. So to recap so far, we've lost Vinny Jr., Ferland Mendy, Kylian Mbappe, Arda Güler, Jude Bellingham, and now Rodrigo. All right, we've redesigned our match killer set piece so that we aren't going to hopefully score any more goals from that. The Champions League draw. Because it's still FM24, we've got a Champions League group stage to play, and that'll be fun. Okay, transfer window is over. We've made 0 additions, of course, since we joined, and it's time to play Sevilla. And I am now virtually out of actual first-team attacking players. The best option is Dani Ceballos, apparently. So we're just going to put Dani Ceballos up there. The front three of Dani Ceballos, Abraham, and Endrick. Exactly how everybody dreamed. Yes! It was Abraham! I am so okay with losing Abraham. Yes, 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 yes. Vallejo is in. It's 1-0 thanks to Abraham. If you had him in your office pool as the next player to go out, impressive. Problem is we keep scoring so early that we have to basically ride out the entire rest of the match in a tactic that invites so much pressure. But we only have 1 shot since the goal, so it really does work in keeping us from being able to score. Can do this all day. All freaking day. That is probably my perfect game. We had a goal from a reserve guy named Abraham, who I'm happy to just let him go, just release him, and we won the match 1-0. That means we made it to the first international break with 10 points from our first 4 matches and the UEFA Super Cup in the bag, even though we've had to release every player that scored a goal. In case you were wondering, Kylian Mbappe's ended up at Bayern Munich. Vinicius Jr.'s ended up at Liverpool. Jude Bellingham has still not signed for anybody. He's currently considering a potential move to Newcastle. Huge news is Brahim Diaz and Luka Modric have returned. We do have a bit of a fatigue issue with the players that have come back from international duty. So we'll start Manuel Angel in the midfield. Our new striker is a guy named Andres Garcia. Short may he reign. Unfortunately, Alaves is the sort of team that hopefully we should be able to beat with one arm tied behind our back, which is the exact situation we're in right now. Oh, Endrick hit the post. We almost lost Endrick. Now it's Ceballos and he got saved. Oh, why are they not passing the ball to the bad guy? I specifically requested it. Oh, he was off. He was off. Nearly lost Camavinga there. Still have not scored. These set pieces are scary, dude. We might lose somebody important. That's how we lost Jude Bellingham. Was a set piece. Alaba. Rudiger, what the hell? It's Rudiger. Oh, no, we've lost Rudiger. All right, switch the tactic. We're going to get rid of Manuel Angel because we still want to go out there and win. Pablo Ramon's going to come in because Vallejo is still not fully recovered. And we're going to the defensive tactic. We have lost Antonio Rudiger against Alaves. No, 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 yes, yes, no, cute, no. Yeah, well, actually, that's totally fine. He scored 2 goals with his feet the same game. What a match from Rudiger. And that gives us a lot more leeway to play this defensive tactic the rest of the time. You absolute hero, Antonio Rudiger. What a beautiful man. What an absolutely beautiful man. The first player to go out scoring multiple goals in the same match, which is perfectly fine and really helps. Wasn't Mbappe, it wasn't Vinny, it was Rudiger. Good win. 2-0. We're still winning matches, man. We look like Real Madrid, like nothing's changed. It's time to say goodbye to the 2-goal maestro, Antonio Rudiger. All right, we made it to September 20th, releasing everybody that scores a goal for us. And I'm feeling like if you're on the outside, you still wouldn't be able to tell. All right, our new center back is going to be Paul Ramon. So we have Carvajal, Militao, Ramon, David Alaba, Tchouaméni, Camavinga, and the return of Luka Modric. We're going to start Brahim Diaz over Endrick and promote a couple of more youth guys to fill out the bench. The first Champions League night, and we've got not quite your daddy's Real Madrid team out there. And Dani Ceballos scores in the 4th minute. So at least we are cooking. I mean, we're playing really well. If I wasn't having to cut everybody, we'd be incredible. But now Dani Ceballos is going to have to leave too, and that's another one of those guys that we don't want to lose. Those guys with the quality. We made the changes. We packed it in, and let's see if we can get a Champions League win against Juventus. Courtois, what is that, dude? What are we? I've never seen a goal that looked like this on FM before, and it didn't happen in non-league. It happened to Courtois. He deserves to get released for that. I think we have a chance to win this match. If we can just get a second goal from Ceballos, that would be huge. Well, he just scored with 10 seconds left, so I'm feeling great. I'm feeling swell. I'm feeling Wonderful. Yeah, loving it. Having a great time. Cool. Get me out of this match. All right. We just played our good tactic for 45 minutes, and it failed. And Thibaut Courtois had a 5.9. Look, Thibaut, I'm going to need you to be a little better than that, man. That is not a good start. We are, however, at a C+ with the board. Oh, yeah, I forgot because we ended up losing. Goodbye, Danny Ceballos. See you later. That's another one of the quality first-team players out the door. The players were still very okay, though, is midfield. I have Camavinga, Tchouaméni, Valverde, and Luka Modric. Honestly, I feel like I should probably come up with a tactic that allows me to have all 4 of those guys on the field. That would probably be better. What if we just did this? This will allow us to win. This will allow us to win a lot of matches if we just play like this. 'Cause I still have good fullbacks. All right, Real Madrid at Getafe, and we have found the way to get more talented players on the field. Of course, this could lead to us losing more talented players, but we need to win matches in order to keep the job as long as possible. Oh, it's Tchouaméni. It's not great. Okay, but we have replacements for that. Hey, we pulled out the win. We pulled out the win. We lost another player of first team quality, but we are tied at the top of the league right now. And we are headed to the end of September. I didn't know how far I expected to get with this. We're actually doing a pretty good job here. Goodbye, already all Tchouaméni. It was a pleasure to have you. And that tactic was fun for one match, but I think we're going to need a new one for the next match. We decided to go double striker to give us a Nico Sanchez that we can try and just get ejected while winning the match. That would be beautiful. But we are keeping the narrow formation. Can I put us top of the league at the end of September, having released everybody that scored a goal all season? Come on, lads. Believe in something, boys. And we'll play for set pieces again to see if we can get bad players ejected. Oh, Camavinga hit the post. I think we're about to hit critical mass of players lost that we're going to be bad. And Camavinga going away would really hurt. Oh, it's Brahim Diaz. On a deflection, it's Brahim Diaz, dude. All right, get Camavinga off. We're going to bring Vallejo in, and we are going to try and protect this 1-0 win. Not good. I think we can stomach this draw, so we're going to stay on the same tactic. We can't stomach a second. Okay, now we're in a little trouble. Eder Militao just scored that. Are we serious? Are we serious? I just lost Eder Militao with that. This might be the match that breaks the camel's back here. Losing Brahim Diaz and my second world-class center back in Eder Militao. That's gonna hurt. We're gonna be real bad in a hurry. I mean, we're still unbeaten. But we say goodbye to 2 more legit first-team guys. Eder Militao, see you later. And Brahim Diaz, see you later. Board rating, though, is still at a C+. And we are on the road against the worst team in the league. We have to try and get our talented players on the field so we can keep getting results. And I don't have any more decent wingers. So Lucas Vazquez is just there. Onward and upward, lads. Onward and upward. Oh, it's Andres Garcia. Yes! No! Oh, he's the one we wanted to dump. Oh, it's Modric. Oh, no. Luka Modric has scored, and it's just an absolute worldie. I'll protect Camavinga, bring in Ramon, and we are switching into our defensive formation. We have the 1-0 lead, but at the cost of Luka Modric. We're going to lose a lot of leadership with Modric going out, too. That sucks. Danny Carvajal will be the last, full captain material guy. But we are second in the league. We're 2 points off Bilbao, but hey, we got the win. Goodbye, sweet prince. So we lost Modric in our captain's pairing with Danny Carvajal, so we've replaced him with Thibaut Courtois. Because at least we know he's not likely to be leaving us. And just like that, we've made it to October, and it's time to play Stuttgart in the Champions League. But at this point, I'm virtually out of first-team quality players, so I'm basically just going to run a 4-2-4 with these guys. We've got Camavinga and Valverde, a guy named Gonzalo, who is not very good, playing on the left. We've got Lucas Vazquez on the right, Andres Garcia and Endrick is my striker pairing, and another little injury to Danny Carvajal has knocked him out for this Champions League match. We might get abused here. Champions League night in Germany. Oh boy. We lose this match too, we could actually be in serious trouble, and we are getting dominated. We are getting severely outplayed. This would be clutch. Yes, it's Andres Garcia. No way. We just got so outplayed, and yet somehow we're still here. All right, we're going to take Pablo Ramon, stick him on defense. We're going to bring out Gonzalo because we want to have good players in the field if we need to go after another goal. But it's Andres Garcia, a guy that we are happy being able to get rid of that is scored at Stuttgart. Absolutely massive. There is no way that with the team we still have, we've gone into Stuttgart and picked up the win. Look at the XG. I'm the maestro. I'm the master of this. We do still have to get rid of somebody. Andres Garcia, thank you so much for your contribution. You are no longer with us. At home against Villarreal, great opportunity to pick up the win. Great chance. Not good. Have we reached the point of no return? No, I just won a Champions League match with a comparable team. We have not reached the point of no return yet. I will not accept a loss here. All right? I will not. Oh, yeah. Well then. Okay. All right. Chill. Freaking chill out. Okay, guys. This is not great. You know, if you took this out of context, you could really make me look bad. Even if I score 3 goals, is it worth losing 3 players for me to get a draw? No. We're just going to lose at home to Villarreal. That's what we're going to do. Strategically, this was always the plan. So we've now made it all the way to October 21st, and we're playing at Las Palmas. I've gotten a notification that Alaba is, like, severely fatigued, so we can't use him anymore, but everybody else is good to go. Oh, no. Say it ain't so, brother. Say it ain't so, brother. You know, we might have actually already crossed that point. I might need to reassess the tactics we're using. We didn't lose for our first 8 league matches, though. You know, I'll wear that as a badge of honor. Looks like that might be the only badge of honor that I'm able to wear. Oh, it's Nico! Yes! That's somebody we're okay with getting rid of. It's Nico Sanchez to tie it at 1. Don't give up on the dream yet, baby. Don't give up on the dream. Lucas Vasquez. Oh, we have the lead. Huge goal that somehow has us second in the league right now. Still just behind Bilbao. I don't even know how we're doing this. Oh, that is a heartbreaker. That is a heartbreaker. Not Fede Valverde. Not Fede. No, I can't lose Fede Valverde too. Oh, we're gonna be so bad. Oh, not Fede Valverde. Yeah, that's 3 different players and 2 first-teamers. The win against Las Palmas, if we can hold on, has come at a very dear cost. Oh, we got it. At least we got it. If we're gonna pay that much, we gotta close it out and get the win. We're gonna lose 3 players, 2 first-teamers, but we are still in second. Fede Valverde, goodbye, sweet prince. Nico Sanchez, goodbye, sweet prince. And Lucas Vasquez, still on C+. I'm still on C+ from the board. You know, we got that win in the Champions League. I think this Champions League match is going to be a little rough. I'll tell you this. We're going to do what we can to win this game. I will be very surprised if we are able to beat Club Brugge with the guys that we have left on this team. Look at the holes. I love how everybody's star ratings are going up, though. The more players I release, the more the star ratings are going up. The only first-team players we have left are Indrik, Fran Garcia, Eduardo Camavinga, Danny Carvajal, David Alaba, and obviously the goalkeepers. That's it, though. Indrik... The fact that Indrik is still on this team is just outrageous. How has Indrik not scored a goal yet? He's the only hope left out there. No. Okay, this is not good. This is not good. Oh, it's disallowed! Yeah, let's go, dude. It's disallowed. Oh, no, Zuniga. This is his big opportunity, too, and now he's all hurt. Danny Carvajal. As long as you assist penalty? Yes. Who takes it? Who am I okay getting rid of? Fran Garcia, Camavinga. We should use Romero. Romero? Come on, man. You can do it. Yes! We just knocked out a midfielder I don't care about at all. Miguel Angel Romero. Come on. Halftime. 1-0. Focus on the possession. You guys are doing great. I legitimately saw De Leon running so slowly that I checked to make sure that my match speed was correct. So that's where we are right now. Oh no. We've conceded, and it is now 1-1 at Club Brugge. All right. We are actually miraculously still in second place in our Champions League group after that result against Club Brugge. So we have a legitimate chance still to make the knockouts, I would guess. But the problem is that chance is going to get worse and worse every single time. We now have to get rid of Miguel Angel Romero. You were the person we chose to get rid of, okay? Goodbye. We've now entered into a period where we're running short on the players that I brought up from Castilla. So let's just go ahead and bring up all of the guys that were left in Castilla. And now we've run into a particularly significant challenge. You can have no more than 4 players in the playing 11 who have been registered for a different team. and Real Madrid Castilla counts as that different team. So Borja is going to have to be removed in favor of Alex Sanchez, who is a youth team player because he has not been registered for Real Madrid Castilla. So our expiration might be showing up even faster than previously thought. We have very few points left in this team where any moment of quality can come from. It's more about surviving and hoping we get lucky to see if we can find a way through. Set piece could work. It feels like we're getting close to our last chances to win games. Oh, don't tell me we're gonna lose this. No way. It's the kid from the academy with a handball. It's the kid from the academy. It is the kid from the academy. Thibaut Courtois. It ain't good. We're losing at the Bernabeu to Osasuna. It ain't good. This is not how you keep your job at Real Madrid. The bright side, we're not gonna lose anybody this match, because we didn't score. So there is that. With that result, we've actually managed to make it farther than I would have ever thought we could, all the way to November of this season, having to release every single player that scored a goal. And now we play Leganes away. What we're doing with this tactic is keeping matches limited to less big moments, and we just need to get lucky in those big moments. Penalty? Oh, dude, another pen. That's incredible. Who do we want to take it? Pablo Ramon is going to take it. I feel like we got more center backs in the team that we can just pop right up there. Big chance for 3 points here. Pablo Ramon. Ramon! Vamos a la playa! This win would put us back in third in the league after 12 matches if we can actually... We'd be tied on points with Barcelona. Come on. This is ridiculous. That's just not good. Courtois. Oh, a block! Who was that? It's Pablo Ramon. Maybe we are going to miss him. Oh, no! All right, we got to draw. We lost our third best center back for that draw, which is not a bad trade. It still hurts, though, because he's definitely a solid player. Goodbye, Pablo. Goodbye. Now we're at home against Club Brugge. Come on, Champions League night against Club Brugge. If we can win it, we're 4 points clear of Stuttgart with 2 matches left to play. Now, those 2 matches I'm obviously not super optimistic about, but I'm obviously not sure we'll be able to stay in the job long enough to get through the group stage, but if I win this match, that would probably help. Oh my goodness, De Leon actually cooked him! Oh, it's Jeremy De Leon, the Puerto Rican! Jeremy De Leon, there's no way. Yes! Let's go, dude. We just won a Champions League match with, like, nobody left on the team. We just beat Club Brugge, and now we're in, like, an amazing spot. We have been skating by the skin of our teeth to keep a top 4 position in the league. Surely, there's no way we can keep doing this. Despite our remarkable Champions League performance. Surely. Okay, I've been at this for so long, I forgot to remove De Leon, so we're just gonna sub him out right now, and I'll be sure to remove him after the match. No way. There is absolutely no way I win another match. He's got it. It's Zuniga. It's good. Oh, why are we scoring? Gonzalo just scored and now he's gone too. Okay, seriously, stop. Okay, I'm gonna lower the mentality, but we're in our lower seeded tactic. How are we winning right now? How are we just destroying Girona with this team? Gonzalo has a brace. Who is this guy? Nobody even knows who this guy is. That's the match. It's over. I'm ahead of Barcelona in the league. We have to get rid of 3 players because I forgot to get rid of De Leon last time. Wow. Okay, let me do that immediately. So Fran Garcia, we thank him for his service. At least a first-team adjacent player. Gonzalo, after his 2 goals, he is gone. He's no longer with the team. And Jeremy De Leon, the Puerto Rican international, who scored a rather magnificent goal for us, he is gone. So we are now out 3 new players, and we are headed through the international window. Hopefully some guys are able to get some rest. We might be able to take this all the way to January. I'm 2nd in La Liga. In November. Not in my wildest dreams. All right, we have found a combination of players that is able to go out and take the field for our fabulous Real Madrid team against Rayo Vallecano. And that is, it's not a great sign that I'm having to basically play mix and match to find enough youth players to go with my reserve players that have already been registered for another club in the Spanish leagues to even get a team onto the field. Now, it's not a very good sign. I cannot get over the fact that Endrick is still on the field for a team that I am having to mix and match so heavily with just to put out there. I mean, there's no way we're battling to a draw here, is there? Are you kidding me? These guys have got some chops, man. No, this would be shattering. And so that might be the beginning of the end there. We surprisingly were able to gut this one out close to a draw, maybe even close to a win, and we've been opened up by Rayo Vallecano. We are still top 4 in the league. Champions League match day 5. Real Madrid at Juventus. We have a 4-point advantage in the top 2 places. I don't even know how. And 1 goal from Endrick and some determined defending might just be enough. That or we're about to lose 8-0. I don't know. We have made it all the way to December, and we have managed to keep our job all the way to December. And here are my performance reviews, which are a C and a C+. Here are all the good teams. I play 1st, 3rd, and then 5th. If I get a point from any of these matches, I will be stunned and ecstatic. Now we just need Endrick to spring free with 1 opportunity. He's up there. He's at the top of the formation. We just need it. We're here. Endrick. It's Endrick. It's his moment. Unbelievable. They have the lead against the best team in the league. We lose our final first-team attacker at last. In December, Endrick scores. A beautiful individual effort. It's what we do, baby. It's what we do. It's what we do. We just beat the best team in the league. The last decent forward player on our team has officially been released. He has scored. That leaves Dani Carvajal, David Alaba, and Eduardo Camavinga as the last 3 first-team guys that have not scored, obviously not including goalkeepers. Now we have Real Betis on the road. Oh, it's David Ruiz, and it's unbelievable. Real Madrid leads inside 1 minute. Real Betis finding nothing. Just kidding. Oh, it's Mark Bartra, but we're going to try and hang on for the 1-1 at Real Betis to make it look like we're still some sort of competitive team that is going out and actually competing against these sorts of opponents. Be 3rd in the league. Just 7 points off the top of the league. Atletico Madrid coming to town. The few decent players left on my team so exhausted they can hardly stand. We've got Stuttgart in the Champions League coming up after. And now we've had to jettison one of the decent non-registered players. This is tough. This is getting real tough. I don't think there's been a single highlight in this match. We're top 4 through 17 matches in the league season. Carvajal tore his hamstring. We actually killed Dani Carvajal. It's almost as bad as him scoring a goal. He's out 2 to 3 months. We are going to make it all the way to the winter break without getting fired, because there's no way we're going to be fired over the next 2 matches based off the results that we have gotten. Although the board's growing discontent over our ability to play attacking soccer might be a contributing factor here. All right, here's the chance. Carval's out. Alaba, Camavinga. That's it. The rest of the team is just winging it. It's Mascaro, Munoz, Zuniga, De La Vabora, Cucalon, Lauren, Ramon, Vallejo, and Thibaut Courtois in goal. If we can avoid a defeat at home against Stuttgart, we will have guided a team all the way to the Champions League knockouts, having to get rid of every player that scores a goal the entire season. I feel bad about Carval's hamstrings, though. It was kind of my fault. Oh my goodness. It's Munoz. It was almost Camavinga's shining moment, but it's blocked away. Camavinga could have given us Champions League knockouts. The corners are targeting Cam. Oh my goodness! It's Victor Munoz! Dude wasn't even able to play in league matches because of the registration restriction, but he's here in the Champions League, and the Castilla boy with a deflection scores the goal to put Real Madrid in front against Stuttgart. And we now have a 2-goal cushion on making the Champions League knockouts. Up 1-0 at halftime. No. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, we're gonna switch. We're gonna go back. We're gonna be positive. It's 1-1. It's on a knife's edge if we can take this Real Madrid team to the Champions League knockouts. Out of context, that sounds like not something to be excited about. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, this is not good. Not good. Very, very not good. Okay. Camavinga is going to be center mid on attack. We are putting Mascaro on attack. That's basically all I can do without completely exposing how bad my team is. All right. 15 minutes. We need 1 goal. I believe we can get that. Camavinga, Alaba, one of those 2 guys needs to give us something. Alaba. Oh, he's dribbled the striker. David Alaba sets up De La Vabora. Who's there? It's Munoz again! Unbelievable! It's Munoz who scores to make it 2-2. Not only is it a second goal, it's from the same guy, so we still only lose Munoz. It's all David Alaba setting it up. One of the two outfield players that we have left. He tees up De La Vibora, who opens up the defense, and Munoz puts Real Madrid back into the knockouts for the moment, I guess. Sorry, FM, I didn't mean to say that. It's 3-2 to Stuttgart, and we come up 1 goal short of an unthinkable trip to the Champions League knockouts. And that is certainly going to expedite my exit from this club. I would imagine. We have failed to make the knockouts to the Champions League, which was obviously a goal for them. And now we have to play at Barcelona, who's the new top team in the league. And we have to do it on the end of a long run of matches. That's dropped me to a C. I think things might get a little more precarious if we get blown out as badly as I think we might get blown out in this game. Well, somehow that was better than I expected, I guess. We made it all the way to the winter break, having to sell every player that scores a goal for us. And now that we're here, still with a C board approval rating, and still with Camavinga, and still with David Alaba, we march on. Our 19th match of the season, the Europa League knockouts, are beckoning, if we're actually able to stay the manager that long. In order to do that, we're probably going to have to avoid defeat in some league matches. We've literally 0 attacking talent. I'm not overly optimistic. But this is already a wild success in my mind. We've made it all the way to January. Anything that we're able to accomplish after this just adds to the legend of this ridiculous save. Oh, Borja Zuniga! Lauren Zuniga with the goal! And we have the lead, obviously. Why would we not have the lead? Greatest team ever created right here. Real Madrid Castilla playing in the top flight. Oh, they finally scored. They finally scored. That was like a comedy going on. We'll go back into the attack, see if we can get Zuniga another goal. I don't know if there's a lot of juice left in this tank. I know that's not the first time I've said that, but who's left? No way! It's Aymar to make it 2-2, and Real Madrid still alive. We just paid a midfielder for potentially grabbing a point against Mallorca, which might just help keep us in the job longer. I don't know if we can score again. If it's Aymar or Zuniga, then maybe. This could be it. This could be it right here. This would break my heart. He was off, ref. We've burned 2 players, and we've let it slip. Uh-oh. 3-2 at Mallorca. Not great. And now, we're in 7th. Ooh, the board is not going to like that. The board is not going to like 7th. All right, I don't have Carval for 3 to 6 weeks. I don't have Camavinga for 9 days to 3 weeks. The unbelievable workload has overwhelmed them, which means the only outfield player that's a first-team guy is David Alaba. So we're going to try and move him further up the field. We're going to put him at left back and then just run Puyol, Ramon, and Vallejo as the set of center backs here. Maybe Alaba's going to be the person that can make a difference and allow us to continue. The Spanish Super Cup, we've already won the UEFA Super Cup. This is definitely an opportunity for us to house our way to a trophy. Our ability to go through matches without getting absolutely shredded while putting out players that are just not anywhere near the standard, it's pretty incredible. That being said, I think we just got shredded. Okay, the Canadian Kyle Larin. Yeah, I didn't care about the Spanish Super Cup anyways. Those aren't real trophies except for the one that we already won. That's a real trophy. It's Paul Rivera, not Revere. 1 if by sea, 2 if by land, 3 if by goal, baby. Paul Rivera. It's 1-1, dude. It's 1-1. I don't know what the rules are in the Spanish Super Cup, but we're staying on it. We want to win every tournament that we're in, man. We're Real Madrid, for crying out loud. This is what we do. This could be a disaster, though. If we go to penalties, okay, good. There's extra time. That's fine. We just can't go to pens. Because pens, we've got a couple of players putting the ball in the back of the net, and that could be the end of everything. Dude, is this actually our highlight? Is this Carlos Rodriguez? Is it Paul Rivera again? Is it Fortuny? It is! It's Fortuny to send them potentially to the final. I'm unstoppable. I can't be stopped. No, they want to stop me. It doesn't matter who's wearing the shirt. They want to stop me, but they can't stop me. Paul Rivera, Paul Fortuny, extra time win. We play Barcelona in the final. So the guys that scored, Paul Rivera. I mean, look at the attributes. These are the guys that are doing this. It's the shirt. And then Paul Fortuny, my other winger, who he was definitely one of the better players left on the team. He's gone. See you guys both later. And onward and upward we go. Paul Rivera is the youngest Super Copa goal scorer ever. And now we have the Super Copa final. The end of the season actually feels like it might be within reach. Doesn't it? We owe Barcelona, man. We owe them. We gotta give it to them here in the Super Copa final. It's illegal. They're starting Dani Olmo. They're cheating. What's happening? Oh, easy save coming. Easy. We can come back from one. We can come back from one. We got to the Super Cup final because we believe we can win it. Okay, well, the Super Cup was a misadventure. We've lost the final to Barcelona 3-0 because, well, we definitely can't hang with them in any sense anymore. But hey, we don't have to release anybody. So that's pretty sweet. Now we've got to somehow put together a team that can play a league match. Carvajal, Borja, Baba, Cucalon. We're putting Alaba in a bit more of a playmaking role, which works for me. Team's ready. Nobody's too tired. We're coming off a win in the league that's put us in 6th. The people are believing we can get to a Europa League knockout match with this team. Somehow, some way, we got to get there. We're at home. We're against a bad team. We might be able to sneak another win. We're still missing Carvajal and Eduardo Camavinga, who both got injured because of overuse. But Alaba, he continues to persevere. This is it right here. Oh, yes! It's Angel Carvajal, and we've got it again. All day, baby. It's late that we really have trouble keeping out. That's a pen. What are we doing? That's David Alaba with the slide. That's such an obvious pen, dude. Espanyol with a penalty to try and ruin our day. Courtois is insane, dude. Courtois is insane. He's crazy. We just won again. We are in 3rd after 21 matches. I legitimately have no clue. We've got to remove somebody else. Who was it this time? It was Angel Carvajal. And the 20-year-old has been yeeted into the ether. He no longer plays for us. And now we have Copa del Rey, which is like actually a match that quality-wise on the field, we should be able to handle. All right, we're the favorites, boys, against Algeciras in the Copa del Rey. On the road against a team from the Spanish 3rd division. We actually should have the quality to win this. Oh, it's not good. It's not good. We're losing to Algeciras. It's all right. We're 3rd in the league, you know? We're distracted by bigger and better things like a league title chase and all that sort of nonsense, right? But what I hate doing is scoring a goal and losing a player in a loss, and it looks like we might be doing that, unless this highlights for us, and it might be. Oh my goodness, Rodriguez. Iglesias! It's offside. The flag's up. Alvaro Hines, thinking he scored the late equalizer to force extra time. But instead, we are out of the Copa del Rey in the 3rd round, and we've lost another striker in Alvaro Hines. Yeah, I'm going to send the assistant to that press conference. Doesn't seem like fun. It is sad to see you go, Alvaro. I'm excited to see who the next great striker is on this team. One more match and we will have made it all the way to February. Being out of the cup could be a good thing, especially if they didn't really care about it. That gives us, you know, a little bit more rest between matches, a little bit more rest for our first team guys like Camavinga's back. Dani Carvajal working his way back. Match day 22 in the league. Camavinga's back at the team. Borja. Gil! It's Iker Gil, and we've scored again. I don't believe it. I don't know how many strikers I have on this team, but I'm going to get every single one of them sent off this team with a goal. So help me. Iker Gil, 1-0 over Real Sociedad into the defensive formation. Look at that defense. I mean, the fact that we got this close to a team of this quality is a sign that we might be able to hang on for a little longer, but the fact that we couldn't find the win is very disappointing there. We are down to 5th, and we have to get rid of a player as well. Iker Gil, goodbye, brother. See you later. But that will take us into February. We have made it to the month of February, releasing every player that scores a goal on this entire team. Our next striker is this fella named Joan, not of Arc this time. No way. I think we just got a pen. I think we actually just got a penalty. And who is the guy that we are going to have take it? We're going to have EC take it. He's not the normal starter. The normal starter, Baba, is injured. So if we can knock EC out, we actually keep the normal starter for the last couple of matches in place at right wing. And that was a pen. He is a terrible penalty taker. If he scores, he gets released to the goal scoring heaven. That might have been dumb. He's so bad at penalties, that might have been dumb. Let me rephrase that. That definitely was dumb. Oh no. I could feel that one. I could feel that one on the way, dude. We were on the back foot for sure. Fortea just got sent off, dude. Yeah, the reality of our team is starting to show here. We've now slipped down to 7th with that loss, and it could have been way worse than 3-0. We are starting to lose the locker room atmosphere. The leadership support is still okay. If we're going to actually continue to try and pull off something crazy, we need a win. Our matchup for the Europa League knockout is Hearts, by the way, which I feel like that actually gives us a chance. That's definitely not one of the harder draws that we could have gotten for second place team in a Europa League group. They're definitely going to go into that match with more average talent than us, but I think that is easier than most La Liga games, or probably all La Liga games that we would play, especially the home leg. The striker is now Antonio Alexander, Borja Baba the wings, Cucalon, Jimenez de la Vabora, then Alaba, Puyol, and Vallejo. Which is, that's been the same group of party people back there for a while. Can we do it against Alaves? Match day 24. We're sitting 7th in the league right now, but we're sweating it. Sociedad, Sevilla, and Mallorca, they're looking at us. This is the moment we score the goal to win it. Baba? This would be, Baba? It's Baba! Would you believe it? Would you believe it if I told you on match day 24 we were still looking at a win? It's the right winger. It's Baba, who's shown himself into the great goal-scoring heaven. That moves us up to 6th. We're just hanging on by a thread. Baba. Oh, no! From the defensive formation, that's how we lose Camavinga. Oh, it's a nightmare. It's an absolute nightmare. We've just lost Camavinga, and I don't think we needed to. From the defensive formation. And all of a sudden, we're up into 5th, and we're gonna win 2-0 at Alaves, but we're gonna, the cost is excruciating. We've lost Camavinga. I'm down to 2 outfield first-team players. Oh, that is so painful. Eduardo Camavinga, thank you for your incredible service. You're no longer here. And Baba, the 19-year-old Senegalese youth player, you are also no longer with us. Leaves us just before the European campaign, too. Now we have to play Hearts, and it's basically David Alaba and Danny Carvajal. Probably the 2 guys you would have been able to say, yeah, it's going to be those 2 guys. Real Madrid at home against Hearts in the Europa League knockouts that we managed to make while getting rid of every player that scored a goal for us this season. Vallejo, Ramon, and Puyol. Once we lose one of those 3 guys, well, okay. That was not like scripted. That was not edited to make it funnier than it was. That actually just happened. EC, my goodness, he just won a pen. The man just won a penalty. I'm just going to send up the backup center back that came in. Raul Asensio's going to go take it, because we're not certain that he's going to be the best option once we have the full squad available without the injured guy. Score it! Oh, this penalty philosophy is starting to cost me pretty dearly. It's Antonio Alexander. We've got the goal. We have the lead. It's all we needed. Don't do it to me. Oh, that's such a cruel time for the highlight to start right at the start of the 90th minute. No! Come on, man. We had him. We had him right where we wanted him. 1-1 with Hearts. We're fading. We lost another striker, and we're fading. We don't have the juice to see out matches anymore. Antonio Alexander is now gonna have to leave. Make me proud out there. We're at home on a live table, 10 minutes into this match. We are 4th on match day 25. We don't have a single player on our team that has scored a goal for us all season. They have all been sent away. Post for MVP, dude. Oh, come on. Losing at home to Getafe is not a good look. We have lost. We have lost to Getafe, and the increasing lack of quality. We gave Hearts a good game. They scored a heartbreaker to make it 1-1. Can we steal it in Scotland to go to the round of 16 of the Europa League? Can we? Ramon's got Carvajal. He can play a good ball here. He's still Carvajal, and he's found Bruno Iglesias, and we have the lead. Dude, Carvajal, difference maker. The round of 16 is beckoning. If we can hang on, we've shifted into our anti-goal scoring formation to try and hang on to this. Oh no. It's his first goal of the season. What is that? What is that? Really? Honestly, what even is that? Can we be serious? EC, maybe? Sean! The latest striker to score. Iglesias is headed to the great goal scoring pasture in the sky, and now Joan will be joining him, but we might be going to the round of 16 in the Europa League because of it. Courtois, what are we doing, Courtois? Courtois got to it and he couldn't save it. It's 3-3 on aggregate, and we've got to shift back again. I think we're going to extra time, and our legs are going to be so heavy. Danny Carvajal might fall apart again. Not penalties, please. I'd rather lose than go to pens, because then we're probably sacrificing 4 or 5 guys, or whichever Ramon it is. I think he fouled him, and we'll see if Courtois is able to keep us alive. I mean, we'd rather not go to pens. We are down in extra time at Hearts. Carvajal just got sent off. So, yeah, that probably does that. It was a valiant effort. It was. It was a valiant effort. We gave it our best. We are out in the round. We are out in the playoff round of the Europa League. Extra time to Hearts. And we lost 2 forward players as well. Joan, I really don't know who's going to play striker now, but you are officially gone. And Bruno Iglesias, who is allegedly one of the better players on our team at this point. I do apparently get credit for reaching at least the knockout stage of the Europa League somehow. I'll take that credit, and I will smile about it, because I definitely am about to get absolutely waxed at Valencia. So I haven't even met a lot of these guys. So we might be in danger here. Yeah, I don't really have much to add to that. I think the end is nigh. And we just got the board meeting. Hello, we're disappointed with the result against Valencia. Would like to know what happened. I've told my hands up. I made some poor decisions on the day. We understand that people make mistakes sometimes. We won't judge you as harshly for this match as we might have done without your honesty. We believe it's important to stay on good terms with you, so hopefully we can continue to work together to build a positive future for the club. I just managed to lose 6-0 and get out unscathed. That's pretty sweet. And now we're at home against Celta Vigo. That's definitely a team we could beat. The board want to hold a meeting about my management. We agree with the fans who feel that Forte is playing very poorly and that you should consider dropping him. Yeah, sure, boss. I'll drop him. I don't think we're gonna get a better option, though, unfortunately. That's not really how this works, but I'll drop Forte. Apparently, Courtois is home with a virus. I'm just, like, clicking automatically at this point. So we have Lunin in goal now. We are at home against the 19th team in the league. So if we're not able to win this one, I probably should start preparing for the end. Is that right there? That was not it. We will try a team meeting and go with the encouragement. We just got a news article that said a bad result against Villarreal might be the end, and murmurs of discontent. My job may hinge on the next few performances. We're so close, though. We need 1 or 2 more magical wins. I don't know how we would be able to get them, but that's what we need. And I still don't have Thibaut Courtois to try and get them. Lunin's very good, though. We've made it to match day 28. It's farther than I ever would have imagined we would make it, having to get rid of every single player that scores a goal for us all season. Nice. Is this it? Ooh. Borja scored. We burned one of the best players that we have left on the team. He's hitting the merengue in the corner. We might be able to hold on to this job just a little longer. That win takes us all the way up to 6th in the live table. No, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I don't know. We dropped to 10th with a draw. Do we get to match day 29? I don't know, but that was it. That was it. I think we're good. I don't think we got fired for that draw at Villarreal. I think, they're seeing the team turn the corner. The problem is we've now lost Borja, who's the last competent quasi-forward players left on the team. But we did get Thibaut Courtois back. Match day 29, Las Palmas. It feels like we're tap dancing on the tightrope of death here. We had 4 straight losses. We ended it with a gutsy draw at Villarreal that we definitely didn't deserve. Oh, Carval's picked up a knock. Isn't that just the cherry on top of the sundae? We might wait. We've scored! Would you believe that? Unbelievable. This team still belongs in La Liga. We're earning it. We're actually the better team in that game. You know, I think we're really finding our way. I think they should give us time to figure this out, huh? Well, that's not good. That's not. Club vision objective failed. I am on a D. The board is disappointed with my management of the team. We've officially failed to win La Liga. Osasuna class should be Shannon's last. Yeah, well, you know, you said that a little while ago, and it didn't happen, and I continued to get good results. So stop me when you're actually going to do it, because I'm showing you some heart. All right? You know what? I accidentally did just fool myself, though, because I saw this and thought this was at a Real Madrid level, and I was about to lose my mind, when in fact, this is at the level relative to the current first team, which is just not very good. We got a draw. I hope it's enough. I honestly don't know. I hope it's enough. We got to draw that we've dropped into 10th. It'll happen on the next continue or two. Wow, I've actually never gotten this inbox message before. The board is delighted that we have stopped playing the player that they told us not to play, Jesus Fortea. And they've canceled any plans to relieve me of the lead as the leader of the club. Is what I'm hearing is that 3 draws in a row are somehow good enough, and we've managed to keep the job into April. Well, the supporters, they've got me. They're furious. They've got me at an F, but the board's got me at a D, and that tees us up with a chance because we're playing the 19th best team in the league. I have to imagine losing to the number 19th team in the league would be a little bad for me. Have it. Ooh. It's David Alaba. Unbelievable. We finally traded David Alaba for something. We've traded it for potentially not getting fired on match day 31. No, we can't waste it. We can't waste David Alaba finally finding the goal that knocks him out of this team. It was a beautiful goal, too. It was the type of goal where you go, we need our special players to do something special for us to survive. And we got it. And we wasted it. We're in 11th. That might be it. The board's requested a meeting on my future. Before we do that, I would like to honor David Alaba for his incredible service of this run. They've agreed to give me more time. We kept our job. I don't know how, but we've kept our job. And we don't have David Alaba. All right, Carlos Rodriguez it is. We only have Danny Carvajal. He's the only outfield player left from the actual first team, anywhere that we can possibly have. And now we are playing at Girona. My wildest expectations for how well I would be able to do in this challenge were not close to where we are right now, scrapping to get to the end of the season and convince the board that we should stay in the job. Oh, we just got cooked. I mean, I don't know if there's anything we can do. We're just running out of ifs, ands, or buts, unless... It's Jacobo Ramon with the equalizing goal. We're tied up with 15 minutes to go. I have a team that is worse on average than the team that starts for Real Madrid Castilla, because most of those guys have been banished at this point for goal scoring. And we are still giving teams a game in La Liga. And that probably buys me another game. We just won one at Girona. 10 games without winning. Hey, I am excellent at flirting with Florentino Perez, clearly. I honestly think the reason that we still have the job in the first place is because apparently me getting fired was hinging on them making me stop playing that one particular player, whoever he was, that right back. And I did actually stop playing him. So they're like, oh, we'll give him a little more leeway. And then I'm able to, hit the right buttons to be like, hey, yeah, player morale, we'll be able to turn it around. Everything's okay. Everything's good. You know, keep the support from the locker room, praise them in team talks and those sorts of things. Every gimmicky thing in the book we can pull out. I mean, we're going to match day 33 right now. We're at home against Rayo Vallecano. We only have Danny Carvajal. We just lost Thibaut Courtois for a month. I'm going to give him an injection. We're going to give Thibaut Courtois an injection so he can play this next match to try and get us as far as we possibly can get. It's the only logical move here. The only one that makes any sense. We have absolutely nobody, and the registration rules are making it even harder. This all comes down to this tactic that I've cooked up. Squeezing the smallest results out of matches. Draw after draw after draw after draw. I think if we'd lost any of the matches that we drew, we'd probably be fired by now. I'm so delirious at this point. I didn't remove Jacobo Ramon after he scored the goal. We got to remove him after this match, but we've subbed him off. We wasted a substitution window with that. Not that we use a lot of those because we basically can't sub most people in. It feels very helpless. That's what it feels like. It feels very helpless. Carvajal, yes! Danny Carval's still doing it. He's got another assist. We're just gritting it. We are gritting it out over and over. He was... There's no way. How is he offside? What can I say? We could draw anybody in the world. This team... It's mental toughness, these guys together, this tactic. We can draw anybody in the world. It's what we do. We got the draw at home against Rayo Vallecano, and we are keeping our job alive. We're just going to go ahead and inject Thibaut Courtois again. We're just going to see how many matches we can get out of this. The goal scorer was Cesar Palacios, which is totally fair. Definitely one of the Real Madrid Castilla guys that still had some juice, but he is now gone. And we also do not have Jacobo Ramon. He is now gone, but we have made it all the way to May. I actually can't even believe that we've made it all the way to May. Every single match we've played for the last like 5 or 6 matches feels like we've been playing on the edge of a knife. Oh no. It's a board meeting. As you're sure you're aware, the fans are not happy with your performance right now, so we're considering your position at the club. We would like to know why you think the team have performed badly. This is my first coaching job. Terrible run of injuries worked last time. What do you want us to do? I hope you can afford me more time. Unbelievable, dude. It worked. They're going to give me more time. More time to try and turn things around. The problem is we are now on the road against the second best team in the league with 2 less players. No Jacobo Ramon. We lost that striker's name. I can't even remember that forward. I'm just out of wingers. I have nobody that can play that right wing position at all. We're just putting random guys there now. We've gone down to the Real Madrid C team, the Real Madrid Youth Academy. We've scooped up a few more players to try and beef up the ranks. Because like they said, we likely need a good result, and we might as well try and get the best guys out there that could be able to provide that result at Bilbao. Our ability to cook up draws has kept us alive, but this is going to be an incredibly difficult draw for us to get. We're on an 11-match winless run, which is the longest in the history of Real Madrid, but we put so many draws in it that there's still hesitant to fire us, and the silver tongue in the negotiation with the board. That's helped. Very spirited effort. We did not get embarrassed in the way that we have been at certain points this season. That's been a key to the longevity too, is we really haven't had a lot of multi-goal losses. They've all been really close score lines, but this one's going to be an ugly one. Match day 34. Hey, what do you know? A 3rd board meeting. Oh, yeah. We're going to totally be fine, aren't we? We're not happy with your performance. I'd like to know why you think the team would perform so badly. The injuries. We do not see that as a valid reason. What do I need to do to stay in charge? You need 13 points from the next 5 matches if you're to keep the job. Well, that I think might get me to the end of the season, to be perfectly honest. He's concerned about the long-term consequences of the pain-killing injections I'm giving to him. Okay. In order to get 13 points from your next 5 matches, you can't lose one. Because if you lose one match, you can only get 12 points. So I think if we lose a match, then we've basically failed. Now, in a perfect world, they'd have to wait 5 matches to tell me that, which would allow me to get all the way to next season. I honestly don't know if it works that way. We are under massive pressure. We've got Real Betis, but we have made it to May 11th. We have emptied Real Madrid Castilla, Real Madrid C, and we just promoted 17 more guys from the youth squad, including some of the guys that just came in through our youth intake to be available for selection in this game. And one of those guys is here, 15-year-old Adolfo Vera. He's going to start the game. A guy I got through my youth intake is the best available right winger after we lost another one. So I think if we lose this game, we are toast. It is match day 35. Oh my goodness. Danny Carvajal, the interception, the 1-2. What, did you count us out? Did you actually, seriously count us out? This is Real Madrid we're talking about here. Don't you ever count us out. But we just can't hold it. I don't know how much more of this I can take, to be honest. Oh, this is it. This is the only chance we're going to get. We're staying high. We're staying high. Jacobo and Montero, 2 of my last non-youth academy forward players, have both scored for this. We're staying high. This is a stunning result. This is more stunning than anything we've managed to pull off. We've gone like 12 without a win. Please, he's off. He's off. 3 more matches in the league season. We only have to win 2 of them. I need 10 points from the next 4 matches. That is the update, but we have won. We've won the game. Vera becomes the youngest ever Real Madrid player. And we have to get rid of 2 more forward players, which it's amazing we still have any forward players left at the club at all. Jacobo is gone. He scored. Pablo Montero, he's gone. That was an unbelievable run by him to manage to pull that off. We're going to go bring up essentially the rest of this youth academy. We're just going to bring them all up. I mean, you know, what are we waiting for? Bring them all up. These are all of the players left at the club, including signing our entire youth intake. Is there anybody else out there that can help us? There's Andres Campos, who's going to play on the wing. There's some guy named Jaime Barroso, who's going to come play striker. Hugo's going to step out to the wing now. El Sacico approaches for Shannon and Simeone. Well, I guess they are. We're kind of right near where I am in the league table. It's kind of ridiculous. Dude, there's no way. I have Atletico Madrid away and then Barcelona at home. I can't lose. And we cannot lose. We're playing at Atletico Madrid and we cannot lose. We got the win, so a draw technically keeps us alive into the Barcelona match on match day 37. But it's very likely we have to win this game, then just hug a draw against Barcelona, and that will get us to match day 38. If we can do that, that gets us onto the field for the last match of the season. But it likely means we have to win this game. And because of the way that point tracker looks, that basically confirms it to me that if we do suffer a loss, that's it. There's simply no way. There's absolutely no way that just happened. Danny Carvajal, of all people, the captain, in a game we cannot lose, has been sent off. I now have 0 outfield players on the field. None. There are no starting squad players from Real Madrid on the field. It is a collection of Castilla, C team, and youth academy players trying to hang on at Atletico Madrid. And they just, there's no way they don't give that. Okay, Lunin. We'll try and fire him out at halftime, but we're down a man, and we are down a really catastrophic amount of talent right now. Danny Carvajal. He never scored a goal, but he did get a red card, so there's that. We need a goal. In the last 25 minutes, we need a goal, or else nothing's going to happen. And so, as unbelievably dangerous as it feels, we're going to do this, and we are going to send it up the field to see if we can find that goal that at least keeps us alive to Barcelona, where, of course, we won't have Danny Carvajal for the entire match because he just got a red card. I mean, the fact that we're in the 79th, the 80th minute, down Danny Carvajal with the players we have on the field and only down 1-0 in itself is insane. This whole thing has been insane. The fact that we've been able to get this far without getting fired and hang on is like a once-in-a-lifetime magic run of just being able to do everything right to squeeze every last game out of this entire ridiculous season. Oh, that's it. It was Danny Carvajal that did us in. That was it. We made it to the Europa League knockouts. We were a goal away from the Champions League last 16. We made it to the final of the Spanish Super Cup. We won the UEFA Super Cup. And every single player that scored a goal was cut from the team. And we got to match day 36 on May 15th before the magic run finally ended. We just could not quite stretch it out to the end of the season. But that was unbelievable. If you enjoyed this sort of challenge, let me know in the comments so I can do another one. I'll see y'all on stream. And if you want to check out a funny video, I locked Kylian Mbappe on the worst team in Football Manager. And I had Erling Haaland join him as a control group, obviously.